Hey y'all, I'm Jan. Thanks for being here. Today we're going to make some baked beans. Now, I don't know how other people make their baked beans, but here in the South, we like ground beef in ours. Now, my favorite barbecue sauce was honey mustard, which they stopped making. So I doctor it up and turn sweet honey into honey mustard. And then these are the baked beans that I prefer. So, first thing we're going to do is cut into this and brown us up some ground beef. Now this is 3 pounds, which I'm obviously not going to use all of. All right, so that would be half. We don't need half, but I definitely want more than a pound. So I'm going to say right there. And that should be plenty. Chuck this in the pan. I don't know if y'all can hear that sizzling. This is about, I don't know, I'd say like 1.25 pounds. And I'm going to get this all browned up. But in the meantime, I'm going to chop up a little bit of onion, not a whole bunch, and a little bit of bell pepper. So I'll be right back. Okay. Got our ground beef fried up. Bell pepper in the pot. Not putting a whole lot of onion in there. In fact, I even considered just leaving this in one big chunk so I could fish it back out, but it's all right. So we're going to put, that's about a quarter of an onion, I'd say. Now then, to our pot, we're adding our baked beans. This is just the original. I've tried all of them and I just don't like them. Ooh, I may have too small a pot. We'll see. It's going to be full to the brim, I can tell you that. And y'all can't even see it. Okay. Oh, God, I really hate this tripod. Okay. 2-hour baked beans. Woo! My mustard just went flying. Where's my paper towels? I truly swear to y'all, if I'm not making a mess, something is wrong. Okay. I'll disinfect that in a bit. Let me get this done first. Okay. 2-hour baked beans. However much that is. Gonna add some salt. Say a quarter teaspoon. We're definitely adding garlic. Just garlic powder. You could add actual garlic in here if you wanted, or minced garlic. Got to have black pepper. And barbecue sauce. Now, obviously, the barbecue sauce is to taste. I don't know why they stopped making honey mustard. It was my absolute favorite. Broke my heart. I made ribs. Oh gosh, it was so good. So anyway, I've tried to make do with just adding mustard to this sweet honey barbecue sauce, because otherwise I'm not really a fan of honey barbecue. All right, now I gotta taste it. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, that's good. Usually I have to keep adding. That's perfect. Now then, gonna add all our ground beef in. Now right here, you can add bacon to this to make it extra, tasty. But I have just always liked it with just ground beef. Not a lot of bell pepper. I think I've told y'all multiple times. To me, a little bell pepper goes a long way. But it doesn't taste right without the bell pepper. Now, oftentimes, I would actually make this up and pour this into a baked dish and put it in the oven for about, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes or so. But I'm hungry. I want this now. So, and the only thing that really needs to be done is the bell pepper and onion need to, soften up, and the beans need to be warmed up because, they're cooked already. So, I think it needs a little more. I could add a little water, but I really don't want to do that. Now, I'll put this sucker on the stove. I've got this on between medium and low. I really want this to cook slowly. I want it to heat up as opposed to cook, I guess would be the best way to describe it. Y'all, this is so good. If you've never had baked beans with ground beef in it, I think there's actually a name for it. I didn't know that name existed until I started, looking up other recipes, and I think it was cowboy something. But for us, it's just baked beans with ground beef. It's just normal. When I say I'm making great baked beans, everybody knows mine has ground beef in it. I don't call it anything other than that. So, all right, I'm going to let this warm up and simmer for about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to peg out. There we go, y'all. Baked beans and garlic Texas toast. This is so good. Ooh, it's hot. The whole kitchen smells like garlic in here. It smells so good. I love the smell of garlic bread cooking, broiling, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna burn myself. Let's take a little bit of that off. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. I love this. Now, most people obviously make it as a side to, barbecue chicken or ribs or whatever, but I often make it as a whole meal because it kind of is. I could easily fill up on this, even if there were, even if we had chicken or ribs or whatever. This is delicious. Y'all give this a try. Really, the only cooking you have to do is just brown your ground beef. I let this simmer on the stove for about 30 minutes with the lid on. And I mean, I had it on low the whole time. I never turned it up. And it was literally just to soften the onions and warm the beans up. Mm. Thank y'all for watching. See you soon.